It's been some time since I've posted some content, but I feel like now is a good time to start sharing my experiences and the things I've learned over the past 6 years working at different design agencies in and around London. So in this video, I wanted to talk about applying for graphic design roles as a graduate and what really matters. I feel like this is a good opportunity and it's something that actually comes up quite a lot. So when I've worked at different design agencies, there would always be work experience people coming in and they're always talking about their portfolio. And I was at that stage many years ago, and I've just learned from multiple interviews, speaking to different, designers who are a lot more experienced than I am. So yeah, I just feel like this will hopefully help other designers be successful in getting a design role, basically. So what I learned was, when you finish university and you start building your portfolio, make sure you're focusing on the type of work that excites you. And then when you apply for roles, make sure the work that you're doing reflects the jobs that you're applying for. So for example, if you're into brand identity design, you would apply for identity design work. You wouldn't go and apply for a UX UI job because your portfolio or CV just won't get looked at. So focus on what really excites you and what drives you as a graphic designer, and then find those roles to apply for. So the next thing I want to talk about is process. It's all well and good creating final outputs, making your mock-ups look beautiful. I'm guilty of that. And I should have really carried on as I was when I was at university, because you'd always document everything. And I just didn't do it. So I would highly recommend document your process, because yes, employers can pick you based on your final output, but 99% of the time when you go for your interview, they're going to ask you, what's the process? They want to know what it's like. They want to see it. So show it, document your process. So if you have a website, create a template that can be reusable across your whole website, and start it as sort of like the overview of the project, the problem, and then show like your sketches or early wireframes and talk about, each thing, and that will then build up to the final output. Another thing I wanted to touch base on is one question that comes up a lot in interviews, and it's, what do you know about us? And most employers, well, ones that I've met, would ask that. And you should really do your research before going to the interview. Learn about the work they do, their sort of processes, people and culture. If you can do that, you'll stand out. And also, to be honest, the employer is trying to figure out whether you're going to be the right fit in terms of your personality, because sometimes you'll go to an agency and there's a solid team there who have been there 5-6 years, and you've got to integrate into that. So I would really try and focus on learning about the agency that you're applying for, and if you get the role, to have that knowledge, because that will benefit you so much in the interview process. As a final overview, we've spoken about doing the work that you love and making sure the work that you're applying for is reflecting that. The process, don't just think about final output. Show sketches, show early wireframes, whatever it is that you do, and potential questions that employers may ask you. So if there's anything else that you want to know or you feel like I've missed, I'm sure there is, just message me. Or if there's a video that you want me to do, fire away. I'm open for anything. I want to try and build a community here to help people. I'm not here again to tell you what's right, what's wrong, or you should do this, you should do that. I'm not going to show you how to use certain tools. This is purely just me having a chat and sharing my experiences. So I wish you all the best, and yeah, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Take it easy.